Mama, what's your daughter dreaming about? Whether it's bold ambitions or even wild wishes, understanding her dreams is the key to unlocking deeper communication and connection with her. In this episode, we're going to explore how vision boards, one of my favorite activities to do this time of the year, can spark meaningful conversations and help your daughter express herself, as well as bring her closer to her goals. And maybe she's never seen them come to fruition or a visual representation of it. So grab some magazines, scissors, and glue. Hypothetically, we're diving into the creative power of dreams, visuals, and a little bonding happening here. Tune in to discover how to turn her aspirations into this creative masterpiece that you're going to treasure. Hey Mama, welcome to Raising Her Confidently. Do you want to have open communication with your teen daughter? Do you find yourself constantly thinking about how to talk to your teen or why your girl is not opening up to you? Do you wake up with confident intentions only to feel confused and frustrated when all you get are one-word answers from your daughter again? Hey, I'm Jeannie. I too was a mom raising young teens. I too felt grieved by the loss of my sweet, talkative little girl. I wanted her to come to me about anything, even if she was scared, and listen to my advice. But I kept thinking, she won't listen to me, and I don't know how to approach her until I found tools to create open communication. In this podcast, you will find how to connect and talk to your teen and create a safe space for her to go to so that you will have that close relationship you dreamed of. Go grab your glass of Merlot and throw off those fuzzy slippers, and let's dig in together. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of vision boards and dreaming, this is my invitation to you. I want to invite you, Mama, to join me in the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. It's a 6-week course that will get you started in creating a space for your teen to feel safe and respond in a way where your teen daughter will feel heard and understood by you. You are building trust so you get what you want most from your daughter, and that is to come to you about anything and everything. Head now to talktoyourteengirl.com. That's talktoyourteengirl.com. I remember as a teen making tons and tons of collages. Do you? Grabbing my old 17 and Teen Beat magazines and daring to cut them up and create a masterpiece to hang on my wall of what I inspired to be, the clothes I loved, how I wanted my room to look like, what I wanted to be when I was an adult. And little did I know, I was creating a vision board. It was a vision board. Today, we're diving into a powerful way to connect with your tween or teen daughter by exploring her dreams and aspirations through vision boards. This is one of the many activities that I got from my bonus material in the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework that I give to you when you become a student of the course. It's called 52 Date Ideas to Do with Your Daughter. Intentionally 52 dates because there are 52 weeks in the year, and you'll have a date idea to at least have a weekly date with your daughter so that you can connect and have fun activities and date ideas so you can have those organic conversations where she slowly starts to open up to you. You're both getting to know each other in this season of the stage. And vision boards is one of them. That's what you get inside my Talk to Your Teen Girl framework as a bonus tool for you to help create open communication in there. So that's one of the goodies that I give. And again, vision boards is one of them, and it happens to be one of my favorite activities. This is not just about arts and crafts. It's not just about making a pretty poster with pictures that you admire. It's really about understanding what lights your daughter up, what she hopes for, and even how she sees her future, no matter how realistic or unrealistic those dreams may be. So today we're going to cover a few things. We're going to understand why understanding your daughter's dreams matter, what a vision board is and where the idea originated from, why vision boards are a fantastic tool for communication. I can definitely vouch for this one. And really how to set up a successful vision board activity at home with your girl. Okay, let's get down to this. You ready? The importance of understanding your daughter's dreams. I mean, I think this is pretty obvious that mamas, we want to know what our daughters are thinking. What do they plan for themselves? What do they want for themselves? We want to think beyond their actions now because we also want to think the best of them. I know there's something big for them. There's a plan for them down the line. Even in the forefront where you look at your daughter and you're like, I have no idea. Based on how her actions and choices are and decisions she's making, I don't know if she has any dreams and if it's going to be a positive outcome. But mama, this is the beginning of the year. This is where I believe we can start things over with them. Teen years are a whirlwind of emotions and ideas and self-discovery. She's discovering herself. And what a better way, creative way for her to express herself than through this, right? We want to know her dreams. Your daughter is figuring out who she is and what she wants from life. Knowing her dreams, whether it's becoming an astronaut, running her own business, or even simply learning things that she likes, like maybe even baking the perfect cake. This will give you insight on her inner world that she cannot express. Maybe it's that one word that you're dying to get out of her. This is how she can express herself, is through dreams. Dreams, no matter how big or small, they show you, mama, what your daughter values, what makes them feel alive. Don't we want to know that? And by listening to those dreams, we're showing them that their hopes are valid, that what they want is vital and it's important to you, and that you are going to invest in their future because you want to know their dreams. You want to be able to help guide them towards that, help them along the path towards the dream, right? If we can see the end product, then we can help them backtrack. So one way, again, is through vision boards. And what is it? A vision board is really a collage of images, words, and symbols that represent a person's dream, your daughter's dream, your dream, goals, and even desires. Think of it as a personal roadmap, but instead of words, it's used with visuals that inspire or even spark ideas and creativity and even keeps us focused, right? Have you ever seen a picture, or maybe you have a quote or an image of like a beach with a sunset, and your goal is to, one day I'm going to Hawaii, and that's all you need as a reminder is a picture of a beach on the sunset, that I am going to go to Hawaii. So this is exactly what a vision board is. It gives us a cue, the visual cues to remind us of what we really want. And the idea of creating visual representations of these goals really dates back centuries. From indigenous cultures to modern day goal setting practices, visualizing aspirations has always been a way to come to fruition and clarify one's purpose. This is not a wishing board. We're not manifesting anything by making a vision board. What we're doing is we're clarifying what we want and having a visual representation of it. It's not a feel good, I'm going to manifest this through some energy. It's really, what do you want to do? And what does that look like for you? What are some visual cues that can inspire you to do the work to get it done? Okay. And how can this be such a powerful tool to form communication? Well, when you sit down to create a vision board with your daughter, you're doing more than just a craft project. You're creating a safe, judgment-free space where she can express herself. And this is such a great way to ask questions like, ooh, I love that picture. What does that mean to you? And here's why it works so well. Visual communication is universal. It's kind of like music notes, right? Teens often struggle to articulate their feelings and desires verbally. Hear that, mama? So if she's only giving you one word or saying, I don't want to talk right now, it's because they struggle to articulate their feelings and desires verbally. They can't formulate the words yet. Their brains aren't developed enough to do that. Okay. They'll just blurt out the first thing they think of, which is why there's a lot of regret and a lot of disrespect, because that's just what they're thinking. But visual communication helps them articulate what they're truly feeling, and they can show them through pictures and symbols. And it opens doors to meaningful conversations with her. As you build the board together, you can ask open-ended questions. I love me some open-ended questions. What made you choose this image? How does this inspire you? That's an interesting photo or quote. What does that mean to you? It bridges generational gaps because you both can do this activity together, side by side, and you might find common ground and shared dreams or even discover ways to support her unique goals. Now, here's the nitty-gritty of it, right? How to set up a successful vision board activity. Well, making a vision board can be as simple or as elaborate as you want. You can make it a whole day event with lots of goodies and craft ideas, have some food on the side, or make it super simple. Grab your magazines, glue, maybe some scrap paper, and here we go. But here's a step-by-step guide to making it meaningful. First, you want to set the mood. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you guys can spread out. You're not going to be interrupted. This is just the time for you to get creative. Play some relaxing or maybe upbeat music to create a positive, atmosphere. Sometimes the ear, listening to music can help with creativity and spark some imagination. Gather supplies that you need, like poster boards, scissors, glue sticks, markers, and magazines ahead of time so that you're not having to stop, go get poster board, go get more things, but just make sure you have the necessary supplies ready to go. And then 2, start with a conversation. Ask your daughter about her dreams and goals. What excites her about the future? What challenges is she eager to overcome? Maybe not in the way future if she can't think that far, maybe in 2025. What are some challenges she's eager to overcome? What does she want to accomplish by the end of this year? And share your own aspirations too. What goals do you want to accomplish? This activity can be so much about bonding as it is about her personal growth and your personal growth too, mama. And then collect the visuals, right? Go through all the magazines that you've provided, maybe print some images now that we have access to the internet and a plethora of clip art. I mean, back in the day, I didn't have any. We were relegated to what we had physically in our hands. You can even draw and inspire her to draw her own designs. Look for pictures and words and quotes that resonate with her dreams and your dreams. And then create the board. Step 4, create the board. Encourage her to arrange the images in a way that feels natural to her, the ways she can read it. It could be a vision for the next year, maybe her dream career, or even mix of different life goals all together. Or maybe if she's like me and likes to section things off, she can section them in quadrants in different areas of her life that she hopes to accomplish by the end of the year. And as she works, ask her about the meaning behind these choices. As you're creating your own, right? You're working side by side. Ask her some questions about what she's forming, what she's gluing onto her board. This will create some conversations that are unintimidating, judgment-free, and frankly, just organic. Now, the 5th step is reflect and celebrate. Once the board is finished, I want you to take some time to admire it together. Compliment her creativity. Compliment the quotes that she's used it and maybe how it's inspired you. Talk about how it represents her dreams and what steps she can take to move closer to them. Now that she has them on board, like, hey, how can we get started on this? And how can you help? Celebrate her creativity and courage in sharing her vision with her. Okay, I hope this has helped you. I hope this has inspired you to go and do something exciting with your daughter at the beginning of this year. Exploring your daughter's dreams is one of the most impactful ways to really build a stronger connection with her during these formative years. Vision boards make this process fun. It's super creative, which I love, and deeply meaningful. And by showing her that her dreams matter to you, you're also teaching her that she's capable of achieving them. You're giving her the confidence and courage to go pursue them. It's not silly at all. It is completely possible. I'd love to hear about your experiences with these vision boards as you guys do them together and how you're connecting with your daughter's dreams. How you can do that is share your story by leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Go scroll down below. You'll find a section that says write a review and write your story there. I would love to read about it and see how your vision board processes are going and how this is inspiring your daughter to dream even bigger and how you guys are connecting. Again, Mama, remember, you have Talk to Your Teen Girl framework available to you to continue to create open communication and build that trust you so desperately need so that she can come to you about anything, even sharing her dreams. Head to talktoyourteengirl.com. I'll see you there. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.